I'm telling you, man, CCM's new tech is next level.
Guys, you never believe what happened to me this morning.
Uh-oh, what now?
I was walking into work today, and I was hit with a vision. The stick was super light, it had an ultra-low kick point, and it was made of aluminum.
Aluminum shaft?
We haven't seen that since the Gretzky days.
And the top of the stick, it's got like a badminton grip. You guys should know about that one.
A badminton grip?
That idea sounds familiar.
Laser, get real.
Aluminum shaft? Stop living in the past.
That was wild.
Come on, guys, I'm not lying to you. They'll find out soon enough.
Dude, look.
Is that a vision?
Dude, whoa.
Laser was right.
In 2025, CCM is pushing the envelope when it comes to hockey stick technology with the all-new CCM Vizion stick. The Vizion stick is currently being used by Macklin Celebrini of the San Jose Sharks, and he's been lighting it up. Now, obviously, he's a great hockey player, but maybe the stick has something to do with it. Today, we're gonna find out. In this video, we're gonna break down everything you need to know about the CCM Vizion stick. We're gonna go over the specs, we're gonna throw it on the scale and compare it to other CCM sticks, and I'm gonna take it in the shooting room and test it out. At the end of the video, stay tuned because I'm gonna tell you who this stick is for and if I'd get one. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, it's time for me to see the Vizion for the first time. Let's unbox this thing. Okay, I'm excited. Here we go. Ooh, stealthy, okay. Get rid of that box there. All right, this looks pretty sick. It's mostly all black and it's got this teal color and a little bit of red here, as you can see on that Vizion font. This looks pretty sick. Definitely went for that blackout look, which I like. First impressions, it feels pretty light and pretty balanced. There's no real blade heaviness at all. And one of the wildest features, that new top handle up here, which is like 6 sides it looks like. This thing feels pretty comfortable off the bat, but we'll have to test that to figure it out. Let's do a little bit of a closer dive on the graphics here because I know a lot of people care about the graphics. I care about the graphics, even though it's not the most important thing about the stick. It's kind of what makes it cool. So let's take a look at the graphics here. Honestly, I think the color scheme is really cool. The teal and the red kind of reminds me of some early 2000s 3D glasses, which is pretty sick. That Vizion text is a really cool font actually. And then if you look closely, it's got these kind of V logos hidden throughout the stick, one up there and one down here on the blade. Now this stick is very low key, I might say. It's pretty much all black. You can see the carbon checkers throughout the stick, which is always a cool feature. But this is kind of the opposite of a lot of sticks coming out right now. Definitely the opposite of the Trigger North Edition, and opposite of a lot of these flashy sticks with chrome. This is just an all black look with a bit of teal and a bit of red, but understated and cool. I think I dig it. Before we talk about specs, you might be wondering what the Vizion actually is. Now, obviously the Vizion's a new stick from CCM, but Vizion is actually a new line from CCM built on cutting edge technology and trying new things and taking risks. So when you get a Vizion product, you know you're gonna get something you've never seen before. Now, speaking of that, let's dive into some of the specs. Some of these we've never seen before, so let's take a look. All right, starting up top with one of the coolest features on this stick, the all new handle shape. So this is actually 6 sides. So they designed this to fit your hand perfectly to provide strength and comfort. So you're definitely gonna get a lot of torque on your shot when your hand fits on the grip perfectly. First impressions, it feels pretty comfortable. Kind of feels like an octagon grip. Drop a comment if you tried that tape job. I actually like it. You can see here, it's got 6 sides here, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you might think it's 5, but there's actually a 6th right there, that little corner. So a 6-sided shape. All right, I pulled the butt end out so you can really see that shape. It's pretty unique. This right here is the forehand. So you can see it's got that ridge right down the forehand. Adds a lot of comfort and power to your shot, hopefully. And then pretty unique, when I pulled out the butt end, I realized it's actually nice and rounded over top. So it should feel pretty smooth in your hand while you're stick handling. And you also might be wondering, well, with this unique shape, can you put a butt end in it? I guess currently not. You can't extend this thing, but maybe if CCM makes a butt end extension that fits this, then you could. We'll have to wait and see. It's pretty wide. If you take a look, you can see where the regular shaft goes and kind of bows out like this. It goes all the way down here. So I guess if you're cutting your stick, you still have some grip left over. And honestly, I like it. So far, so good. Pretty comfortable. I'm curious what it's gonna be like when we tape it up. So once we do that and we'll shoot it, I'll give you my second opinion. Sliding down, you're gonna see another wild feature on this stick, the Aluply composite material. So this is actually aluminum layered in the fibers of the stick, which is gonna add durability from slashes and keep the stick lightweight. Pretty cool. Aluminum's being brought back into hockey sticks. I know the old heads love the old aluminum sticks. Those are pretty legendary. Shout out Laser.
Aluminum.
He's got one, but definitely a cool feature and hopefully add some nice durability to the stick. Sliding down, you can now get this in a 65 flex senior, which is awesome. I know a lot of players are going down in flex to really maximize the technology in the stick. So it's cool you can get a 65 senior. And if you look closely here, this stick comes in 2 curves. This one's a P29 with a plus 1/4 inch. So that's gonna be the height on the blade. This is basically a taller blade, and it also comes in a P28 with a plus 1/4 inch. Both are gonna be tall blades. That's really good for stick handling and controlling the puck, and it can also help you in front of the net with tips. Moving down the stick even further, let's talk about the grip. The Vizion stick actually has 3 kinds of grip. It's got a tacky finish, so it's nice and sticky. On the forehand here, it has this jet speed style grip, which is these tiny little lines on the corner, tactile, feels really nice. And then on the backhand, it has the tack style grip, which is lines going fully across the shaft on a diagonal, which also feels really good. Combined all 3, your hand's not gonna slip on this thing. Feels pretty locked in. It's really cool to see how CCM innovated on this stick. They obviously were looking a lot at how players hold their sticks, and it really shines through. Obviously this grip up here with that kind of spine in the middle, fills in your hand nicely, lots of power there. And then like I just said, the grip down here, it's pretty cool that it's asymmetrical. We've got these small bumps on the forehand, big lines on the backhand, and sticky grip throughout. It's really nice in the hand. You're not gonna slip. Super locked in on this stick. And in addition to all that grip we have on the stick, the shaft shape is a combined EC shaft. So it's got that very popular C-shaped shaft combined with an E-shaped shaft to add a lot of comfort and grip on the stick. I think this one should be a winner. Now we've got another new feature on this stick, the ultra low kick point. This is the lowest kick point out of any CCM stick. Taking a closer look, the taper looks like a trigger taper, but it's actually a little bit different. It kind of appears to be flat in the middle, so it goes down, flat, and then back up again, versus the trigger is more of a half pipe kind of shape, just a U. So I wonder if that's gonna feel any different. I'm excited to try it out. Moving down to that taller blade, which I mentioned earlier, this is gonna be a helicoid blade, but it also features their UL1 technology. So this is gonna be a lighter blade than we've seen before, and it's also gonna have a lot of puck feel and pop. As you can tell, this stick is packed with features. I'm really excited to go shoot it, but first, it's feeling really light, so let's go throw this on the scale. We'll compare it to all the other top-of-the-line CCM sticks. Let's go. All right, we're here in the hockeyshop.com warehouse where we ship all the products to you guys that you order. We've got the scale here. We've got the JetSpeed FT7 Pro, Tax XF Pro, Ripcord Trigger 9 Pro, and the Vizion. We've got all the end plugs removed. Now let's weigh these things. And all of these sticks are the exact same spec, same curve, same height, so we should get a pretty accurate reading here. Okay, first up, FT7 Pro. Senior 70 Flex P28 curve. What do we got? What's your specific number on there, Aaron? 360. That's pretty light. Up next, Tax XF Pro. 360. 360 again. Next, Trigger 9 Pro. 379, so this one's actually a little bit heavier. Interesting. And now the Vizion with slightly bigger handle up here. I wonder if that will affect the weight. So far the balance feels good. $360, so same as the other two sticks, no added weight with this bigger handle and no added weight with the taller blade. So this is definitely a light stick. I'm pretty impressed that this stick is still so lightweight with all the added features. And speaking of those added features, we gotta go test them. So let's head to the shooting room. All right, we got the Vizion stick in the shooting room taped up. I'll give you my first impressions. First stick handles, then shots. All right. Okay, initial hand feel, really nice. I can really notice that lightweight blade. The balance feels really good. No blade heaviness. And initial impressions of this new shape they have on the handle, I actually quite like it. One of our coworkers was saying he feels like he can stick handle one-handed because of the strength he has on his stick. And I think that was part of CCM's goal, is having a lot of strength in that top hand. And I can really feel it. But without further ado, let's take some shots. All right, first shots with the Vizion stick. Let's go. All right, first impressions of the CCM Vizion stick. Stick handling felt great. I'm kind of loving this top handle, and the balance of this stick is awesome. Now shooting, I was really impressed with this stick. I'm actually shooting an 85 flex. I usually use a 75 flex, so this is quite a bit stiffer than what I normally shoot, and it's still shot unreal. That ultra low kick point feels really good, pretty effortless to shoot, so I really like how this thing shoots the puck. Let's compare it to another great shooting stick and something with a similar low kick point, not quite as low as this, the Trigger 9 Pro. All right, we got the Vizion, Trigger 9 Pro, both low kick point sticks from CCM, although this one is the new ultra low. This one's just regular low, so let's shoot both. We'll see if we can feel a difference. Okay, let's take some shots with the Trigger 9 Pro. One more round with the Vizion, just for good measure. Okay, after shooting both, I've got a pretty good feel for these sticks. And I have to say, I really love the feel of the CCM Vizion. So like I said, this is an 85 flex. The Trigger 9 I was shooting was actually an 80 flex. So this is 5 flex stiffer than this one. And the Vizion actually felt really easy to shoot still. I think that's all got to do with the ultra low kick point. This thing really works. It was effortless to shoot even such a stiff stick for me. Now the Trigger 9 Pro is still a great stick. You can't go wrong with this one, but some of the features on this Vizion might push it over the edge to make me choose this stick over the Trigger 9 Pro. And aside from shooting, the Vizion also had great puck feel, and stick handling with this new top handle shape is actually really nice. Like I said, you have a lot of power and grip when you're holding this thing. It's not gonna slide out of your hands, super locked in. I think I'm a fan. One more big bonus with this Vizion stick is it's actually lighter than the Trigger 9 Pro, which is really impressive considering the new features they added, this bigger handle and the taller height blade. So pretty lightweight stick, and you can actually feel it while you're shooting. All right, after testing the Vizion, I personally love this stick, but you might be wondering, who is this stick actually for? I would recommend this stick to someone who's an elite player and maybe someone who's shooting the puck a lot, maybe a forward with that ultra low kick point. It's got a really quick release. And I would also recommend this stick to someone who just loves innovation, maybe someone who wants the newest tech. This stick has it all, so that's why I'd recommend this stick too. And if you're wondering what I think, I personally would get this stick. I loved how it felt. I think it'd be a great addition to my game. But if you're not looking to spend this much on a stick and you want to save a little bit of money, the Trigger 9 Pro is still a great option. It's 50 bucks less than this one, and we have them both at the hockey shop, so you can come test them both and see which one you would choose. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Hold up, I'm back, new outfit. It's the next day. We forgot to do our rating system, and we can't forget that, so let's do it right now. For looks, I'm gonna give this thing a 9.5. I think it looks really sharp. I love the dark colors with the hits of teal and red. For stick handling, this thing stick handled really well. I like that new handle they have up top, so I'm gonna give stick handling a 9.8. And for shooting, I'm also gonna give it a 9.8. I really like this new ultra low kick point. The quick release felt awesome, so that brings us to an average total of 9.7 out of 10 for the CCM Vizion. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to get your CCM Vizion, go to the Hockey Shop or thehockeyshop.com.